Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel with Chef J. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of the most delicious hams you have ever tasted. And to start off with, of course, we have our Smithfield ham. We have some cherries. You can get the jar cherries if you prefer. This, of course, have more syrup in it than the jar cherries. You can get a jar of cherries or you can get the canned cherries. But cherries, pineapples, some cloves, a tablespoon of butter, and of course the brown sugar. So I'm going to be showing y'all today how to do a pineapple cherry glazed ham. Okay, you guys, so let's get into this video. So the first thing you want to do is get rid of some of this fat on the ham. And all you want to do is just take a knife and kind of just go down on. The next thing you want to do is boil your ham in some water. Take a big pot and place your ham in the pot and boil it in some water. So let's get started. Okay guys, so now that our ham have been boiled a little bit, we're ready to go ahead and stick it in our pan. So the way we're going to place it in the pan is the bone that you see here. You want to make sure that when you take it and place it in the pan, that you got more of the meaty part sitting up. So I want more of this part sitting up. Alright, so now that we got that done, next you want to add your cloves. And what the cloves is going to do is basically going to give it a nice little roasted taste to it. And you just put them in like that in different places. All you do is poke it through there. That's it. So it's going to give it like a smoky taste. It's going to be pretty good. And once you finish doing this, you're going to stick your ham in the oven for an hour, and then we're going to bring it out. And we're going to start with our glaze. All right, so the ham is halfway done, and I'm ready to start on my pineapple cherry glaze. So first what you want to do is take your can of cherries, or take some of the cherries out of the jar, put them in a magic blender. If you don't have a magic blender or food processor, then just chop them up with your knife. You have to do it manually with your hands. So let's go ahead and give it a little chop. All right, and that should be good enough. I don't want it too chopped up. Let me try it one more time. All right. So this is perfect. It's not really too lumpy and it's not too liquidy. So this is going to be perfect. Now that our ham is halfway done, we want to go ahead and start on our glaze. And first you want to add your butter and let that melt down. And next, you want to add your brown sugar. Now, depending on the ingredients, that's completely up to your ham size. You would have to just eyeball how much you need for your ham size. Alright, and now that I have my 1 cup of brown sugar, I want to go ahead and start with the cherries or the pineapples. It don't matter which one. You're just going to pour a little bit in there along with the juice. Then you're going to also pour a little bit of your pineapples in there. Give it a good stir. See if you need some more sugar or some more. See if you need some more sugar or some more pineapple or cherry. Don't be like me, you guys. Turn your pan down low. Sorry. Okay, so I think I need to add a little bit more brown sugar. Because with the glaze, you want it to be a glaze, not watery, not too watery, liquidy. You want it to have some kind of firmness to it, but once it cool off, it's going to thicken up a little bit more. So just add a little bit more of your brown sugar. Like I said, your ham size, you know, my ingredients may not be the same ingredients for your size ham. Alright, so let's get this back started. Okay. Alright, so then let's set this aside. It's pretty much done. Set it aside, let it cool so they can thicken up a little bit. I decided I want a lot of glaze all over my ham, so I'm going to add as much as I want. That's completely up to you what you want to do with you and your ham. You know, if you want more cherries and pineapples on yours, then hey, add more cherries and pineapples on yours. Alright, there we have it. So I'm going to let this simmer for 2 minutes, and then I'm going to set it to the side to cool off. So while my glaze is cooling, I'm going to go ahead and take out all of my cloves. If you can't get all of them out, then it'll be fine. You'll eventually find them. But I'm going to take out my cloves, and then I'm going to glaze my ham with my glaze that I just made. Yes. So the ham is pretty much done now. It's not going to take long for the glaze to caramelize on the ham, and then it'll be ready. Now that you have your ham spiral, we're going to go ahead and start with our glaze. And what you want to do is go ahead and just glaze all of your ham with your pineapple and cherry glaze. All right, we ready to stick it back in the oven. And throw a little bit of those pineapple pieces and cherries on top. Check all of the creases. Oh, I missed a spot. And we're going to put it in the oven for another 45 minutes and be back, you guys.